All right, guys, we're trying a new setup with the lighting, and we've got an unboxing. What can be better? Stay tuned. Hey guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel, where we discuss tips and tricks for your beards. We do some product reviews, some unboxings. We also have a beard advice series where you guys can send in a couple of pictures and a brief description to the email address you see below. I take a look at it for a couple weeks, and then you get featured in your own beard advice series video. So we're having a great time with that. Lots of learning going on, I hope. Lots of food for thought for the guys. And if you haven't, make sure you check that out. So today we've got an unboxing for the Wildside Beard Company. Brand new company. Guys, I've just really enjoyed working with the brand new companies, kind of give them a little bit of feedback and guidance and kind of pointing them in the right direction. I've really been enjoying that. I think that's part of the teacher mentality in me, trying to help people out is like being a helpful person. That's just who I am. So I've really enjoyed that. So this company has two owners. It's Jason and Tom. They're out of Illinois. And they contacted me and wanted to know if I could take a look at some of the products, do a review video, that kind of things. I said, be glad to. So they sent me out some stuff, and we'll take a look at what they sent out. I smell something already. It smells good. So let's take a look. Looks like we've got, oh, those are the nice sample packs, guys. Let's take a look at that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 samples. I think that's all they're sent. All right, and then they did ask me which scent I would like to try, and then they sent out all the samples because I said I really like highlighting everything from a company. And as I found out over the past couple months, a lot of times the scents you think you're going to like the best, you may not, and you actually like some of the ones that you didn't think of. So I always highly recommend that companies do these sample packs like this. All right, and then I've got an oil here. It looks like that's 1 ounce oil. Nice packaging there. Okay, like the labels. They are the oil-proof labels. We'll get into that in just a second. They have a little swag already from the Wildside Beard Company. And that is a little koozie, can koozie. And then we've got a balm, same scent. And this one is the Biker's Breakfast, because, you know, I'm not even going to pretend. I'm not a biker, but I like the way the scent profile sounded on this one. So we'll take a look at it. But they are nicely packaged. Got the labels on both sides of that, and it's got the plastic around it, so that's good. The ingredients on this balm are beeswax, shea butter, jojoba oil, rose hip oil. That one's a little different than some of the companies. Sweet almond oil, argan oil, vitamin E oil, and scented with premium grade essential oils. Wildsidebeard.com. So you can't argue with the presentation already. It's already a great start on that. I'm going to take this off. I think I'm going to smell the oil first, because sometimes you can smell the wax in there. I always like to compare that. So once again, the Biker's Breakfast in the oil. Give that a little shake, and it's got the seal on it as well. So everything with the presentation is looking really good so far, guys. This is jojoba oil, rosehip oil, sweet almond oil, argan oil, vitamin E oil, scented with premium grade essential oil. So pretty much the same ingredients without the beeswax. And I'm smelling some coffee, which I like. And that's a nice scent. Biker's Breakfast. Coffee. Tobacco. I'm not sure what else is in there, but I really do like that. I'll give you the full breakdown on in a couple of weeks. Usually wait about 2 weeks in between the unboxing and the final review. But I do like that. So let's see. That is just slightly off color. Nothing's out of the ordinary there. Dropper top. We may come back and try the oil just to see how thick it is and warm it up in my hands in a minute. I want to see how we're going to do with some of these other samples. Sometimes I can't put too many samples on my hands. It starts having issues. So the balm, okay, looks nice and smooth. It's not shaking. It looks like it's probably straight down the middle medium, but well, we may come back to that in a minute. I do want to see about these other samples. And all companies should really have sample packs like this. It's a little different if you've got 30 cents, then you probably don't want to have a 30-cent sample pack, but maybe you could break it up into smaller ones. But this looks about like the 1 gram size. All right. So once again, looks like there's 8 oils in there. That's the nice one. I think it's 1 gram. Got a nice business card in there. Wildside Beard in Flora, Illinois. Okay, we got that. And one of the scents is the one I already have, which is the Biker's Breakfast. I'll set that one to the side. And when I get these unboxings, a lot of times I try not to go on the website recently. I think I looked at it before when I was first talking to the company. But I like to try to get an idea of kind of a fresh, what do I smell? This one's called Simple Man. That one might be unscented, not the way that sounds. And I'm gonna have a hard time with this because they've got the little restrictor tops on it. So a lot of times it's hard to get any smell out of it. But that's got a little scent to it. That's a nice scent. It's a little citrusy, a little cinnamony, maybe. Okay, and I may look like a fool later on when I go back and actually read the scent profiles, but that one's called Simple Man. That might be a good everyday scent. Maybe that's why it's called Simple Man. Let's see what we've got next. Got one called the Rebel Yell. And my wife's home, or I would probably do a Rebel Yell for you because I got a good one. I don't know what this smells like. Let's see. Not getting a whole, I mean, it's smelling similar to the last one. A little bit darker scent, all right? So I'm just kind of giving them the once over. I will definitely be in more detail on the follow-up, but I can't have too many of these scents poured out on my hands. It just doesn't work. I've tried it, and I ended up with stuff all over my hands. I can't even open the doorknob by the time I try to leave the room. This one's called Duck Blind. Now, maybe that one is the unscented. They might not even have an unscented, but Duck Blind sounds like what you'd wear when you're hunting. No, that's a lemony scent. That's got a little lemon and something else to it. So let's see what we have next. Naughty Pine. You would think that would be a woodsy scent, and it is. So what a woodsy scent there with the Naughty Pine. All these smell good, guys. All of them smell good. Dreamsicle Delight. That's a little orange. I guess it's like orange creamsicle maybe. It doesn't smell too creamy, but I do smell the orange and it smells good. So lots of good kind of citrusy scents. Campfire Candy. I think I've seen somebody else do a review on this one. So let's see how campfire-ish it is. Oh, that's good. That's not real smoky. It's more candy-ish. And I like sweets. So definitely impressed so far with the scents just here on first glance, first sniff. And they smell pretty strong, especially since these already have the little restrictor on it. A lot of times I just take those off and just pour them out. Some companies do have this size with a little dropper top. I like those. It's kind of my favorite. It just kind of depends. Sometimes these work great and I don't spill any, and then sometimes they're shaped just a little bit differently and end up getting oil all over the whole bottle, and it's on my shelf and everything else. But that was Campfire Candy, and the last one I have is Sailor Sunset. Let's see what we've got here. That one smells like lavender, but a really nice smell. Purple kind of makes me think that too. So sometimes it's kind of biased from the way things sound or the colors on here. So I have to try them all out. But let's try this Biker's Breakfast here and then take a look at the balm as well, and we'll be done. But like I said, just slightly off color with the oil. A couple drops. Leather, that's the other thing. So you get coffee, A little bit of tobacco, a little leather. That's why I picked that out. I kind of like all of those scents. Pretty strong. So I'm interested to see how long that lasts. And then let's check the balm out here and see how thick it might be. Yeah, that looks to be right down the middle, a 2.5 medium, which is exactly probably what you want. You want a 2.5, 3 if that's all you offer. Kind of maybe change it up when you start to offer a butter as well. It smells the same. It might be just a little bit flatter. I've noticed that sometimes. Is it's the same scent? It doesn't smell waxy, but it's just a little bit flatter. I think the like the bottle note and stuff on the oil, a lot of times it just kind of emanates a little bit more from the straight oil. But once you kind of put it on your skin, it all kind of blends together. So they definitely do smell the same, but the balm is just a little bit of a flatter scent than the oil. Nice and shiny on that. But we'll be checking this out over the next couple weeks, and it may take me 3 weeks since I have 8 different scents to try. But we'll try them all out and do a follow-up review. But at first glance, there's this great presentation. Seems to be good ingredients. Really impressed with the scents. Lots of variety with those scents, and they do seem pretty strong. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for joining me, guys, and check out the Wildside Beer Company. Look, I think everything's $14 for each particular oil or balm. All right, we'll see you next time.